For Abia State to continue to grow beyond its status of average height to an Olympian status, not only in Nigeria but globally, in entrepreneurship, education, infrastructure, health, agriculture, youth employment, women empowerment, security, etc., it needs a governor who thinks outside the box. And thankfully, God bless the state with someone like Ikpeazu, a critical thinker, a flawless and scientific assessor of events and indices around him for better results, just like the accomplished scientist that he is. It is therefore not a thing of surprise when Abia State was recently announced as one of the top 3 investment destinations for foreign investors in Nigeria after Abuja and Lagos. Tongues started wagging as to how such a thing could happen in Abia State. Based on that report, Abuja had $2.5 billion capital inflow with a ranking of 42% performance. Lagos, $1.6 billion capital inflow with a ranking of 30% performance. And Abia, $1.2 billion with a ranking of 23%. Other states ranked between 0 and 0.2%. With Governor Ikpeazu's continued drive in infrastructural development and continued improvements in human and societal developmental indices, the state under Ikpeazu is poised to overtake not only Lagos but also Abuja to become the #1 foreign direct investment destination for the whole of Nigeria in a very short while. Yet, this is not accidental. It certainly is the result of a mentally committed and fiscally involved governor who from day one had education as one of the developmental pillars and enablers and ease of doing business as #1 enabler of his administration. Following this, Governor Okezie Ikpeazu gave mouth-watering irresistible offers to potential investors who wish to do business in Abia State as follows: 100% waiver on all levies and dues, excluding user fees and payee for new investment in education, not less than 500 million naira in verified value with a workforce of not less than 100 persons. Waiver applies for 5 years from date of approval. 2. 100% waiver on all levies and dues, excluding user fees and payee for new investment in manufacturing, not less than 500 million naira in verified value with a workforce of not less than 50 persons. Waiver applies for 5 years from date of approval. 3. 100% waiver on all levies and dues, excluding user fees and payee for new investment in healthcare, not less than 500 million naira in verified value with a workforce of not less than 20. Waiver applies for 5 years from date of approval. 4. 50% waiver on all levies and dues, excluding user fees and payee for new investment in hospitality, not less than 300 million naira in verified value with a workforce of not less than 20. Waiver applies for 5 years from date of approval. 100% waiver on all levies and dues, excluding user fees and payee for new investment in agro-allied based industry, not less than 50 million naira in verified value with a workforce of not less than 50. Waiver applies for 5 years from date of approval. Added to their offers is the radically improved security situation in the state that has seen Abia ranked as one of the safest and most secured states in Nigeria, hence giving a boost to investors' confidence in the state and the ability of Governor Ikpeazu, through God's grace, to protect them and their investments even beyond his tenure in 2023 with the enduring security system he's putting in place.
We are aware of the challenges of policing Abia, and but we are confident that the crop of officers and men we have are capable of dealing with issues. Our ultimate desire is, while you are doing this, to be working hard to see how best we can deploy science and technology to assist in combat of these crimes. Therefore, as I hand over these vehicles, my prayer is that you deploy them for the purpose for which they've been given.
One of the factors that affects location of industries worldwide is the availability of skilled labor. This, the governor has been able to take care of through the formal and informal systems of education, as Abia State University moved from a distant 96th position on the ranking of universities in the country to the first 10, even as the Education for Employment E4E policy has continued to empower Abians and make them ready to be engaged by investors in the state.